Right, today is Delight. Laura Brown's virtual assistant is our pitch platform. Laura is one of our members, moved to a lovely new property in Hertfordshire, thoroughly enjoying her life with her partner and her dog up there in a fabulous property. So over to you, Laura.
Hi everyone. So I'm just going to start and tell you a little bit about me and my experience and then what I've been up to. So this is me. Slow. So I was born in Lincoln and grew up there. I went to university in Leeds and graduated with a law degree there. After that, I was done with studying and I was ready to escape. So I went travelling and lived abroad for the next 3 years. I travelled Australia in a camper van, visited some wonders of the world, made some friends. And then I moved to London and spent 8 years working in real estate. Then after I turned 30, I decided that I wanted to do something a bit different. And I started my own business as a virtual assistant. And now I've been going for just over a year. So yeah, I'm going to tell you a bit about what I've been up to. How I help my clients. I don't really have a niche like a lot of virtual assistants. I do quite a varied, very different tasks. I've been finding like the longer that I work with a client, they ask me to do all kinds of different things and I'm quite good at just getting on with it, and if I don't know how to do it, just learn how to do it. And that's kind of what I really enjoy. I heard that the term virtual assistant is like an industry rather than a job title, which completely makes sense. Doing lots of networking, you've probably all met a lot of virtual assistants. But they've all got such different backgrounds and different experience. Some do social media, some do like tech stuff or bookkeeping. So yeah, they're all really different. And this is like some of the stuff I do, which I'll tell you a bit about more specific stuff. So we're going to say I'm a property expert. Yeah, I worked in property in London for about 8 years. Quite centrally, Chelsea, Marylebone, Mayfair, Bloomsbury, that kind of area, working with all different kinds of clients, from lord and lady such and such, or celebrities, all down to like working professionals, local hospitality workers and international students. I studied the Property Mark qualification back in 2016, which surprisingly lettings agents do not have, it's not a requirement. So it's quite good to have that. I now help look after around 25 properties in total. And I do everything from finding new tenants, either with the help of a local agent, or I can do it myself on something like Open Rent. I'll place the ad, vet tenants, arrange viewings, literally everything, negotiate any offers, make sure the landlord's got like the right kind of tenant that they're looking for, and then also make sure all the legal stuff's in place, that tenants have got the right to rent, and all the correct safety certificates are in place, and that kind of thing. Currently, I've been also dealing with a really complex issue with block management, which has been dealing with some damage caused by builders from a next door property. So that's kind of liaising with 2 different landlords, owners of properties, insurers, builders, all sorts. So yeah, it keeps me busy. What's the next one? Another thing that I do quite a lot of is research. So research can take so much time. You've probably all done it where you think, oh, I'll just have a quick look at this, or I'll just have a look at that. And before you know it, an hour or 2 has gone by. probably you didn't make a record of it, and the first one that you liked you can't find anymore, and yeah, you're back to square one almost. So some things that I've been doing over the past year are like holiday research, so finding hotels, flights, train times, boat times, activities to do in the area, and kind of putting all that into a document where my client can find all the links and possibilities and everything all in one place, and then making the actual bookings and adding all that information in ticket information so that they're good to go. Also, I help with business research. So another thing I'm currently doing is helping a client compile a list of business startups that are going through seed funding, finding all their details from a variety of sources, LinkedIn, Rocket Reach, their own websites, and then other like software programs. I have also been helping with recruitment. I'm not a recruiter, but a lot of the process is quite similar to working in a state agency. So I work with a couple of recruitment companies and help with their candidates, and I've also helped my other clients recruit for staff in-house. So everything from searching, like writing job ads and reviewing CVs on Total Jobs or something like that, having the initial phone call and getting a bit of a feel for the candidate, setting up interviews, syncing with the director's diary and sending them a schedule and a bit of an overview of each candidate, and then following up with successful and unsuccessful candidates, sending contracts and everything like that. It's also great for them to have someone else to talk to rather than the director. A bit like having a HR, but I'm also not HR. I'm just that like extra person. So yeah, case study. One of my clients that I started working for, it'll be a year in April actually. So I was just taken on to do a couple of hours cold calling. And since then, the director has got me to help out with all areas of their business. It's really great for them because it's like I'm around all the time and I just help with everything. Yeah, like I said, recruiting. I've implemented a new CRM system for them and trained all their team how to use it. Email marketing. A few weeks ago, actually, the director had some IT issues, and at the last minute, he called and asked me to step into a presentation that he was doing at a networking meeting. So I had to jump on a networking call and yeah, present his presentation on behalf of him, which was a bit terrifying. But yeah, I'm there for things like that. But being self-employed, I don't have to if I don't want to do that kind of thing. But yeah. So why would you hire a VA? Not just me, but in general, there's a lot of benefits to having a VA. It's a really great option for busy people who aren't in a position to hire a full-time employee. That has like big costs and responsibilities that go with it. Like I said, when I work for a company for say 5 hours a week, I'm there every day just on hand to help with whatever they need. But they only need to pay me like 5 hours a week rather than what they would a full-time employee. No holiday pay or sick pay, no lunch breaks. They don't have to find place in their office. Yeah, so it's a great option. I work for multiple companies. I'm always learning different ways of working so I can bring those skills and knowledge to each business. A few weeks ago, a client actually paid me to learn how to use SharePoint properly. So I'm doing things like that all the time, which is really great. Here's some testimonials from my clients, which you can read them yourself quickly. I don't want to read them out. Then I have some top productivity tips. The to-do list. So I don't think there's anything better than writing down everything that you need to do and ticking it off one by one once it's done. It ensures that you don't forget about anything and increases productivity, as you don't have to keep thinking about all the things that you have to do. And following on from that, do the thing you're putting off most first. So often it doesn't even take as long as you think it will, or it's not as hard as you think it's going to be. And just, yeah, it's a good tip. And then I had to get this one in. Outsource to a VA. So they're my top tips. And yeah, I just want to say, like, one of the most important things about choosing a VA is probably like the chemistry. Like, you can, you just want to be able to work with someone that you work well with and you can trust. You can always learn more skills, or learn how to work, learn a business, or learn different software systems, that kind of thing. Yeah, that's me. Does anyone have any questions?